Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my friends and fellow traders. My name is Okoyeocha. I want to bring you another method of Elliott Wave analysis as I do weekly. This week's video will be certainly longer than usual because I want to show you some monthly and weekly charts which will help us to know where we are going towards the end of the year and next year. Okay, so without wasting time, let's go back to business. Remember, we have uh, channels you can join free. Our Telegram channel, they are free. Unless you want to learn from us, then you pay little money. Our WhatsApp channel is free. Our crypto exchange links are there. Bybit, Binance, Okex, all of them. Okay, so if this is the first time you are watching my analysis, please like and share and subscribe and hit the bell icon so that whenever I post a video, you get it. I also post videos sometimes at the middle of the week to update my viewers. Okay, so we start with the DXY as usual. DXY, we expected DXY to get to this level 119, 124, 128, but it seems it's not coming there. This is a monthly chart anyway. This is a monthly chart. So you can see we are now going down, though it might be temporal. Okay, we can still go up to this level 120 and above. That is the standard target before we start to sell. So let's see weekly as well. Weekly, you can see this drop is sharp, but it doesn't matter. Daily and 4 hours will now tell us what we are going to expect, maybe before the end of the year. Okay, so let's see daily. Daily suggests that this very move is not finished. So this is wave 3, wave 4. This wave 5 are not ended. Maybe you might get something like ending diagonal. So let's keep watching what we get. This looks like an A, B, C. And if it is an A, B, C, it means we are going to get a new high. Probably this time around, you might get to the 120 and above. We show you on monthly and weekly. So let's see 4 hours. 4 hours, the lower time frame, the clearer it's become. So they can now see we have W, X, Y, and with Y divided into 3 major, maybe an A, B, C, and you can see wave C have an 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, wave C is an impulse wave. So in that regard, we can now say that we have gotten to the end of the correction. So, but to confirm that we are buying, let it break this wave 4 and give us a correction before we buy. Don't just jump in and buy because you see this. It means if the setup occurs, you buy. That's what it means. It doesn't mean you will automatically buy, because this wave 5 might not be over. This might be maybe an A, B, C, later running flat, or for wave 4. Then 5 will see extend. So let's not to be careless, but I cannot sell now. I can only look for buy. USD and DXY, they go the same way. Sorry, they go opposite ways. So what's happening here will be the opposite of what's happening there. So for that, I will not waste time much on USD. But USD have something interesting on monthly. You can see the nice channel on monthly. Such channel, we didn't see it in DXY. You can see the channel. Let me check whether the channel is there. I didn't check about it. Maybe this one can be something like that. Oh, okay. We also have a channel, but not as good as that of USD. You see, you have a nice channel. which points out that we will likely drop to this level. So to me, this correction is not yet over. We might see EURUSD go lower and lower, even to below 0.90. It's possible we can get to below 0.9. Yeah, so let's keep watching. This is weekly. Weekly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Weekly also suggests that this very count is 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are going down to complete the fifth wave. Let's see daily. You can see daily is clearer than other because you can see this is a typical and ABC. Just you saw it on DXY. DXY daily. You can see this is that an ABC. You can see again this is an ABC. So for that reason, I'm looking to sell it to give me a new low, at least a new low. Okay, so let's see 4 hours. The same thing. You can see WXY. Okay, so with the last drop give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves. So we are getting low, but wait for sell confirmation. USD card entering a monthly. Can we see monthly? Let's check. But our monthly chart is somehow suggests we have to go higher. Okay. It's just that you have to go higher, but the higher it will go, I cannot tell it's making sideways. This move is sideways, so always difficult to predict. But what I can show you is that we are expecting the price to come to this level. Maybe we can see 1.45, 1.46 before we begin to sell, or it might be making WXYXZ. And if that is the case, maybe from here you get to this level. So, but this is a monthly chart. So lower time frame can help us better. And of course, let me remove this. Let this go. You can see this is a 3 waves A, B, C, and it's according to the maximum reversal target. Okay, so we expect it to continue. It's expected to continue, but the much it will sell, not known. So let's see daily. Now daily is saying something somehow different. You can see we have WXYXZ, or it can be WXY. It doesn't matter. But what we have here is a corrective. Is a corrective move. It is corrective in nature. So for that, I am looking for the price to go higher from here. Okay, at least to come to this channel, at least. So because of this is corrective, I'm expecting it to go higher. So that's what we have on daily. Let's see 4 hours. Now 4 hours, you can see this is just a clear WXY. Okay, so what we have to do is to look for price setup, and of course, the buy have started. The buy have started. I will share the 1 hour chart on my Telegram channel. So if you want to know how we are buying this, join our Telegram channel. The buying have started. The buying started here, but there's more to explain on the chart I will post on Telegram channel. So join our Telegram channel to see more things. USD CHF, the monthly nothing to show here. The monthly is sideways. Weekly. Okay, the weekly charts have gotten to where we expected it is to come before going up. Last week I explained much on this last week. So to know much about USD CHF, you can watch my last week's video. Let's go to daily. Okay, you can see we have a complex move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Explanation. We have A, B, C, W, A, B, C, X. A very complex move. Expanding flat. On the equation is an expanding flat. So has it completed or will it go lower? Do you think it will go lower? Let's check whether it will go lower. Whether this with Y will still go lower or it has ended. So let me go to 4 hours. So on 4 hours, I'm expecting a buy. But if it goes lower, I wouldn't be surprised. Now, if you want to buy with me, when we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ABC, you can buy, but try to use lower time frame because from what you see on daily, the possibility of going lower than this is there. Though I don't expect it. I'm expecting it to give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ABC, then I buy and target new high. Okay. Pounds USD, anything on monthly. Pounds USD and USD, they both get a nice channel on monthly. So pounds USD coming down to this level, I will be surprised. And as a matter of fact, if USD will come back down to complete the channel I show you, this will certainly come down before we get this. Okay, so maybe we can see the pair selling again before end of the year, or it might end the year as a sell. We might even get parity and below that. You know, many people don't expect below USD to go to parity, but it went below parity. So pounds USD might USD might not come to parity, but maybe next year, I don't know. This is monthly chart anyway. So let's see weekly chart. Weekly chart. This very move is sharp, but the reversal is also sharp. Okay, so not too much to show you on weekly. Let's go to daily. So on daily is something interesting. You can see this move is corrective, WXY, and though it hasn't gotten to the reversal zone. So if price goes higher the reversal zone, don't be surprised. If the price goes back to, oh my God. So as you can see, this move is corrective in nature, but if the price will come up to, if the price will come up to this level before going down, this is the reversal zone, but sometimes it didn't go to the reversal zone before it will reverse. So that's what I'm trying to let you know. Okay, so let's see 4 hours. Let's see 4 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4 hours is not that so clear. The wave count not so clear. Let me just show you what I mean. Sorry, this is wave 1. This is wave 2. But is this wave 3, 4, and 5? Or is this maybe wave 5 will be up somewhere? Wave 3 is here. Maybe wave 4 is here. I don't know. That's why sometimes when the market is not clear, you leave it and go to others. So this very movement seems to not be completed. So you may avoid trading it and focus on others. Let's go to AUD USD. Let's see monthly. Monthly is telling us we have one, then we're expecting two before the big buying will start. So we're expecting a big buying, which means the whole of next year might be buying on AUD USD. So let's see weekly. Now weekly, the question is, have we gotten to the end of this correction, or are we still going lower? Okay. To answer the question, I think daily will be easier to do that. And daily, this move looks like correction, at the same times looks like an impulse. So nothing is 100% sure. I mean, based on this daily chart. So let's see 4 hours. So in 4 hours, it is clear a correction. What I'm showing you all this time frame is that one time frame can override the others. The daily can override the 4 hours and begin to go impulsively. So you can see we're expecting the price to go down. But we also have the same problem with on past USD. Is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or this is 3, 4, maybe you get 5. So you need to be careful if you are selling AUD USD and past USD, but I am not buying both of them. I'm looking for sell, but I would like to sell at the right place. That's what I'm trying to let you know. Maybe I will share it. I will explain more on one of, but it will be on the Telegram channel, not here. Then the USD. Waiting on monthly. Let's see monthly. Then the USD monthly chart. Oh, monthly chart is telling us that we expect the price. Yes, we expect it to drop to 0.48, 0.45, even 0.42. But if that will happen, maybe next year, for now, let's see weekly charts. Weekly chart is buying. Is the buying a correction or an impulse? Let's see daily. Now, you have something interesting on daily. Daily have a nice channel. And within the channel, the sort of here shows that it is correction. So let's check 4 hours. Now, 4 hours, we have WXY, X, Z. So now we focus on what is happening here. We focus on what is happening here. That should be our focus. What is happening here? Is it complete? This is expected to be the last sequence of this correction. Okay, so is it complete or will it move higher before selling? Okay, I don't know. But what I know is that when the market goes below this level, then I will watch the price action to know whether I will get a correction. If I get, I sell. If I don't get, maybe I wait. Then I watch to know what happens next. AP225. Let's see our monthly chart. The monthly chart, will likely go lower. Okay, will likely go lower on monthly chart. So you see the price coming to down towards 23,000, 24,000. Don't be surprised, but such may happen next year. So right now, what do we expect? We say that we are going to get anytime from now, the drop will start. Anytime from now, the drop will start. You can see we have three waves to drop, three waves up. We expect another three waves down. So it's cause for caution. If you are buying the P225, it's cause for caution. And as a matter of fact, let me give you this as a must happen. Now, there's something I want you to do here. The market is making a triangle. Now, if the triangle break up, expect the price to come to this level before selling. You see it? But if it broke down, just wait for correction before selling. It will be a nice trade. Okay. Euro JPY. Let's see monthly again. The monthly on Euro JPY have gotten to the standard reversal zone, and the reversal might have occurred. This is monthly chart. So now, by next year, we might see USDPY goes in towards 110, 108, 104, even below $100. Okay, it will be a very nice trade. So let's also check weekly. So weekly also, this is like WXY, also at the reversal zone. I mean, both monthly and weekly are at the reversal zone. So what does that mean? If you are buying JPY, you need to be careful, and the buying will likely be on 1 hour time frame, okay, or maybe 4 hours. Let's see daily also. We know what the daily also at the reversal zone again. But one thing we see here is that the daily is making what we call expanding diagonal at the end. So now this structure is like ABC, then WXY. Now, we can get a drop to 142 area and get a new high, or the market might abandon this structure, drop below this level and keep going down. That's why I show you weekly and monthly, because since they are at the reversal zone, anything can happen. Now you can see 4 hours. 4 hours also have a nice channel. This is a nice channel as well if on 4 hours. So this channel can be broken. This one can just bounce here, make a little correction, and begin to go down. But as we used to, but as long as this very channel is concerned, what we expect is for the price to bounce here, give us a new high before selling. But as I always say, nobody controls the market. We try to follow the market, and that's what we teach you if you join us. How to follow how to from what happened to predict what will happen next. That's how we make money. That's how we trade. That's how we analyze. Okay, so let's see USDJPY. Let's check monthly also. Now, monthly USDJPY have something interesting to give us. Something very interesting. Now, I showed you this thing many months, I think 2 months ago, and USDJPY have gotten to the reversal zone, though it didn't go deep in the reversal zone. But to me, it have reversed. I see it that it have reversed. And what are we looking for? This is W, this is X. Let me show you. This is X, this is Y. So what does it try to tell us? the correction has completed and we are getting lower. So if you see USJPY going down to 100, 90, 80, 70, even 60 next year, don't be surprised. Okay, I'm preparing you for end of the month and next year. You can watch this video from time to time to remind yourself what I have explained. Now you can see weekly. You can see that very monthly reversal. You can see how sharp the drop was. And this is a typical of wave one. Maybe something like this as an A, B, C. And if it goes two, then the dropping will start. It's left for you to know how you follow it. I'll show you what I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's see daily as well. So now daily, you can see this can be with 1, with 2, maybe 3, 4, 5, a minor 1. Then the bigger one will continue. So for now, I'm no longer trying to buy USJPY. Even if it will buy, it will just be a correction. The buying can be a correction, maybe ABC or WXY, which we likely not come to this level again. We might not see 145 again, 146. We may not, unless something happens and we see the sharp move up. But for me, I'm no longer interested in buying USJPY. Okay, so let's go to pound JPY. Pound JPY, let's see monthly as well. Pound JPY, yeah, have given us something good as well, though the structure is not that pleasant, but we know what we see and we know what we expect. So as long as we have gotten as long as we have gotten these three waves, okay, we expect either the sharp drop or another three waves, then it will buy again. But what I'm expecting is sharp drop. So as JPY, let's say this can be wave A, then this is wave B, then wave C will drop and give us, you can see the price to 100, 90, or even 80 next year. That's what monthly chart, most time frame is telling us. Okay, now let's go to weekly. Weekly as well. The JPY made some funny or do I say crazy moves on September, October. So now this very chart doesn't make any meaning. It can only make a meaning when you change candles to a line. You can see the line chart to make a meaning. You can see expanding, ending diagonal. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it makes a meaning. So if you go back to candles, it will just look scattered. So that's why we like to study the markets to know what is happening. So the same way I'm expecting the set to continue on USJPY, I'm also expecting the set to continue on pound JPY. But before we conclude, let's see daily and 4 hours. So on daily, we can only say that we will look for sell. Then if it is the ultimate selling that you see the price down to 100, whether it has started, it doesn't matter for now. So let's focus on daily and 4 hours now. Then on 4 hours, once this channel is broken, it will be a sell. How long will it sell? Likely, we will go below this level. If we go below this level, then we now update you to know what will happen next. But as for buying, I'm no longer interested in buying. Okay. As a matter of fact, this can be maybe ABC, WXY. Then another buy will continue. It's possible, but for now, let's trade this very one first. Okay, so let's go to gold. Gold, the monthly chart on gold. What do we have there? Now, the monthly chart has two messages for us. We have two buyers on monthly. One is this is wave 3, wave 4. Then wave 5 is developing. In that case, you can see 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, 4, 5. After this 5, you get a drop again and it's to buy. Or it can be something like running flat. In that case, this wave 4 will be somewhere here, and we get a sort of W, X, Y as a running flat before the buying continues. So these two things is just possible. So why am I saying it? We don't focus so much on buying. Okay, but for now, let's assume that this wave 4 is here. The reason I say that we will likely get running flat is this. This very move is 5 waves. You can see this. It is 5 waves. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which will likely be an A. Then this is 1, 2, 3 waves. Though this very move is too long. That's one thing I'm considering. So if that is the case, it means we will have another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which will give us a running flat. Then this will fall, will be here. Then you get a buy. Okay, let me not just take you too far. Let's see weekly. Weekly is saying we have a good WXY, which might have ended, or we still, if it has ended, maybe this is wave 1, then we get ABC, which might see the price drop to 700, 710, then buying continues. Okay, let's see daily. Now, daily is where we have another strong message. Now, this channeling is very simple, unless there is something something I call abandoned structure. You can see this is wave 1, wave 2, and wave 3 give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a perfect 5-wave impulse, and it's wave 3, and this wave, these 3 waves is another example of an ABC or WSY. So to me, I'm expecting the price to drop because of this very wave 3, 4, and 5, unless it will abandon this and begin to go up. And if it will happen, we know and know the reason. So let's see 4 hours. And second thing that calls for concern is that this very move is very, very sharp. Very, very sharp. Though with Y, with C, with A are also impulse waves. So it doesn't matter, they can be very sharp. They are impulse. And sometimes impulse can begin slowly before it will go fast. So now at least we expect gold to drop to this level, 700, 690, 680 before buying, even if it won't give us a new low that we are expecting. The new low we are expecting on gold is was anyway below 1618, 1600, maybe 1560, and so on. That's what we're expecting. But even if it won't happen, at least we will get to this 1700, 1690, 80 zone. But before then, we know whether we are buying or not. So if your bias is buying, just take precaution. Don't stay with overconfidence. Let us see silver. What do we have on silver? Silver, the drop from here is somehow That's what we like to see, but market doesn't respect you, market doesn't know you. But what matters now is that this very structure is a nice structure. Okay, so let's go to weekly. And weekly, this is also a nice structure. Now the question is, are we going to get, not allow channel to confuse you. Channel doesn't make any meaning. Market can break any channel and begin to go. Are we going to get this drop, this move, and this move before buying? Or have we finished everything we are doing here? Have we finished everything we are doing here? That's the question. Who answered the question? What me or maybe price action? Or maybe daily and forwards will help us. Now, just the same way we saw on gold, forwards is telling us we have you can see 1, 2, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost same thing on gold. Then this is ABCWX and ABC again, Y. So the reversal might have occurred, but even if it is not a reversal, we will get it to drop maybe around the 1850 for buying. Okay, let's see 4 hours. So 4 hours, I can see I can see a perfect corrective move up there, and I can see it developing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If it happens, then expect an ABC, then the selling will continue. So we have a lot of good structures forming. Now, for you to fully oscillate all these things, join our Telegram channel. If you're willing to learn, then you send me a private message. My phone number is there. You send me a message on WhatsApp or Telegram. Then I tell you what to do, and I don't charge you much. That's something good. Maybe next year I may change my mind. Next year I may change, but for now I don't charge you much. So let's see platinum. Let's go to monthly again. Okay, in monthly again we have a nice structure. But what do we have on that structure? This very structure. What do we have on it? And it's finished, or will it still come down? Okay, I think I'll go to monthly, but this drop, this correction, the dropping might not have been completed. So let's see weekly. So weekly suggests that we have A, B, C, and this wave C seems to be incomplete. So I'm expecting continue to drop again to 700 zone, or even below 700. But at least, even if it won't drop again, if the pressure has finished, so it didn't get to the required adversarial zone. It didn't get there. But if it has rotated, at least we have a nice pullback operation before we begin to buy. So let's see daily. For that reason, and you can see on daily, this move, you can see 3 waves, then 3 waves like running flat, or another 3 waves. So we are still going down. Even if we don't get a new low, we will likely come to 900, 925, and thereabout. So the sale have started. You can see 1, 2, 1, 2. So I'm expecting to give me with 3 here, 4 and 5. At least we are coming down to 900 and below. But ultimately, because of what we see on weekly and daily, the selling is not yet over. We expect it to drop below 800, down to 700. So that's what I see on that. US oil, I was very wrong on US oil because I'm expecting the US oil to go to 124, 140 before coming down again. But my bias was wrong on US oil. If you check my Telegram channel and let's make a video, you will see that I'm pointing out to the upside. So I was wrong on that. Nobody is right all the time. If anybody tells you that he's right all the time, the person might be lying. Okay, now US oil, to me, after this move, what we have here is like an A, this B, and C. So the end of the time oil went to zero or below zero. The structure, all this structure, let me teach you one thing. All this structure doesn't make meaning anymore. Whatever that has happened in the past, okay, let me, whatever has happened in the past in oil doesn't make any meaning again because price have come to zero. So now what we focus is from this zero price to, yeah, what are we getting? So it seems as oil started to exist from, what date is this? Let me see this thing. It seems oil started to exist from Wednesday, 1st April 2020. Okay, that's what I can tell. What I assume, because once it went to zero, I don't count what happened before that because it doesn't make meaning anymore. So let's see weekly. So weekly, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5 waves from the zero we got on the 20. So now, what do we expect? An A, B, C. And from what I'm seeing, it seems either this wave C will extend or we will get W, X, Y, X, Z. So because those of this computed ABC, I was thinking oil will be going up. But nevertheless, let me go to 4 hours before I explain more. So let's see daily. So now you can see in as much as I expected the oil to continue going from here, it dropped. Remember, it can only be invalidated if the price dropped below this level. So I assume that the correction ended here and the wave started here. This is wave 1, this is wave 2. It is still valid now because wave 2 cannot go below the start of wave 1. Wave 2 can retrace as much as 99.9% of wave 1. Right now, wave 1, wave 2 have not gotten to the starting point of wave 1. So this can still be correct. But if it failed, then expect it to drop further, maybe towards 50, 55, 45. So for now, it is still correct. So looking at daily, my presumed wave 2 is still correct here because this is the start. This is wave 1. This can be a good A, B, C. So if price doesn't come to below this level, below 76.7, if price doesn't go below, let me put the right accurate place. If price doesn't go below 76.3.25, then it means that I am still correct, though I didn't expect this sharp drop, but it means that we are still buying. Okay, for now, that's what I can tell you on oil. And another thing will be on Telegram. Maybe from this 1 hour chat, we might find something to do on that. Maybe whether we will buy or not. Okay, let's see NASDAQ and I will stop. This is 45 minutes. I tell you to take time. Okay, now NASDAQ. Let me try to go to the monthly again. Monthly, nothing to show. Monthly, weekly. A, B, C, A. Okay, let me go to daily. That's where we have something. Now, daily, what we have on daily is that we are expecting W, X, Y, S, Z. Now, as long as we have gotten a new low, this with Z might have ended. Okay, it might have ended, but to me, I don't see it as have ended. Why I'm saying this, if you see the price going up, don't be surprised. Sometimes the market will abandon the structure, the structure and begin to go the opposite direction. So let's go down to 4 hours. On 4 hours, this structure is an ABC, a nice ABC. Okay, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Though the wave 4 looks not good to me. The same thing we saw on pounds JPY and AUD JPY, the wave 4 doesn't look so good, but sometimes it will be valid. So to me, this is wave 1. Then wave 2 might be here, or it will come up to be here. So I'm expecting to sell US 100 NASDAQ down, 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 down to below 10,000. Okay, that's selling below 10,000. Okay, so that's my bias on NASDAQ. So that's the end of this analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the bell icon, like and share, comment, ask your questions if you have any. My phone number is there. Contact me on WhatsApp and Telegram if you want to learn from me. Join our Telegram channels. They are free. If you take the cryptos, you see the links to open up crypto accounts. You also get people to trade crypto. Thank you. This video will be for Bitcoin and your brothers and sisters. Thank you for watching. God bless you.